Alright, hi guys, I'm Doug. Yeah, so this is my how to ride a motorcycle. Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys the basics and what you need to do. I'm putting the camera a little bit lower right now, just you know, so you can see what the bike is, you know, instead of up there. Okay, so yeah, basically it's pretty easy to ride a motorcycle. I'll just yeah, there you go, that's a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty easy to ride a motorcycle, to be honest. Once you know the basics, it carries over to every bike, you know. Obviously each bike is vastly different to the rest of them, but you know, they've all got clutch, they've all got brake, they've all got, okay, so to start off you need a motorcycle. Anything will do, 50cc, 1000cc, anything you want, any style, any speed, doesn't matter. Right, now I'm on a 250 Ninja and I'm going to tell you how I ride this, and hopefully that will help you to know how to ride your motorcycle, or you know, if you're doing a test for a motorcycle or whatever. Alright, so first thing you need to know is how to set off, really. Alright, so on a bike you don't just turn the key like you do in a car. Turn the key, wait for everything to read out to show that it's working, and then here there's an ignition button, right? So all you got to do is you just press that in. Yep, and that started. There you go. So you can hear the bike turning over now. That's a healthy sound. You should always let the bike just warm up a little bit, just get all its oils just working through the bike, so you know that it's running. I'll just switch it off whilst I'm talking. So that's how you start a bike. Simple. Yeah. Okay. So to get it moving, this is what gets it moving right here. You see me moving my hand? Yeah. That's the throttle. Right. So all you do is twist that. Now it's very sensitive, and you can't just, when you start, just go like this, because then you'll either wheelie or fall off. Right? So you've got to imagine, I'm just trying to think of how to explain this to you, but you've got to imagine a bike has gears like a car does, right? But they're positioned like a bicycle. So down here, right, there's a chain. You can see you can just see the chain there. Yep. Alright, so that's the chain to the gears, right? Now you can see those two pegs, those foot pegs, right? Okay, so this back one here that I've got my foot on, all that is a just a footrest. That's it, just to put your heel on. Right. Now this one that I'm touching with my toe is the gear. Right. Now in a car you need to clutch in and then gear. Right. So it's the same with a bike. So a bike should always be in neutral when it starts, just like a car, right? So it's in neutral. Now neutral, if you imagine these are the gears, right? So you've got, my thumb is first gear, right? Now I'll just put the camera in my helmet for a second to show you. Right, now So this is how it looks, right? Now you've got this, right? You've got this is first. This all you do with your foot. You go first, like that, just down one, and it's in first gear, right? So then every gear upwards from first is just up like this with your foot. So you put your foot under it and you just go pop, pop. So you're in neutral, right? It's here. You got your foot like this. Press it down first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and the whole time, right? Anytime you actually touch that, you should be going like this, right? Now that's the clutch, like on a car, right? So instead of on your foot, it's in your hand. You just clutch in like that, right? And again, just for the engine's health and everything, you don't want to be revving throttle or even on the throttle, right? Anytime you actually touch that, you should be going like this, right? Now that's the clutch, like on a car, right? So instead of on your foot, it's in your hand. You just clutch in like that, right? And again, just for the engine's health and everything, you don't want to be revving throttle or even on the throttle when you're changing gear. So it sounds like a lot. It sounds like I'm filling your head with a lot of stuff here, but just don't worry about it. It's really not. It's very simple stuff. You know, I'll show you quickly here. See if I can get the angle so you can see the bike. Okay. Right. So I always hold the clutch in just to be safe. So that's the ignition. It started. Now I'm going to put my foot into first. Now how do you tell it's in first? Well, you'll feel it go into first for a start, and the little light will go off neutral. So I'm not going to tell you anything about the brakes right now. I'm just going to tell you how to accelerate and go. Okay, so you turn that a little bit, turn the throttle, and you wait for the biting point. When the biting point gets there, you just let go of the clutch slightly. So we're moving. Now to stop, just pull the clutch in, let go of the accelerator, the throttle, yeah? You should always be in neutral as well. Always try and get in neutral when you stopped. Like, I'm not talking at a red light, I'm just talking when you're going to switch the bike off, or when you sat there for a hell of a long time, put the bike in neutral. It just does it better, you know, it makes it feel better. So yeah, I'm going on a bit now. I'm just going to end it, and I'll make the next video in a minute. Alright guys.